So in this video, I want to show y'all why I say Judge Deprimo is corrupt. I know people, when I talk to people and I tell them that the system is corrupt, some people think that I'm saying that because I'm losing cases. I'm not saying that because I'm losing cases. I'm saying that because they are corrupt. I'm going to show you documents, right? I'm just going to show you 2 documents today. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but you got to see it. So the first document I'm going to show you is my petition to the court. This is my amended petition to the courts that I wrote on a judge's order to contest administrative will and remove personal representative and resident agent from this case. Now I'm just going to read to you the heading, right? In the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida. That is the heading that you're supposed to have on these documents. In that heading, you're supposed to have the court, the circuit number, and the county and the state on there. That is what you're supposed to have. So I'm gonna read it again. In the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, because that is where my grandma's probate case resides. Case number PRC 0900004476. Right? That's in Broward County. That is the court jurisdiction that has my grandmother's case. Broward County, Florida. All right? The 17th Judicial Circuit, Broward County, Florida. Remember that, because what I'm about to show you is crazy. What I'm about to show you is crazy. So, after I wrote my petition to challenge my sister, my sister's defense was supposed to write an answer to my petition, right? And this is her answer. Alicia McLeod's answer to Antonio Ringo Davis' amended petition to contest administrative will and remove personal representative and resident agent, right? But let me read to you the heading of this. It says, in the Circuit Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit in and for Palm Beach County, Florida. That is not the right court. That is not the right county. That is not the right circuit. This document should have been stricken from the record, and I should have won the case by default. You understand? But instead of me winning the case by default, what the judge decided to do is do what is called a sham proceeding or a sham hearing or a sham trial. I'm finna read to you what a sham trial is. A sham trial is a fake or illegitimate legal proceeding where the outcome is predetermined regardless of the evidence presented or the defendant's rights. Here's a breakdown of what constitutes a sham trial. Key characteristics. Predetermined outcome. The predetermined outcome was that they were trying to remove me as an heir or as a person of interest in the case. The verdict is decided in advance, often based on political motivations or other external factors rather than on evidence and legal principles. Lack of impartiality. The judge, jury, or other officials involved are biased against the defendant, making a fair trial impossible. Denial of due process. Defendant may be denied basic legal rights such as the ability to present a defense, which is why the judge kept interrupting me and telling me, well, you can't say this, you can't say that. The ability to present a defense, call witnesses, or have legal representation. Now, I was my own legal representation, and I called witnesses, which is me and my sister. I was able to do that, but I was not able to present a defense in this sham hearing. Public spectacle. Sham trials are often conducted in public in a theatrical manner, serving as propaganda tool or to intimidate opponents. Now, with that, in that court hearing, the judge had the sheriff's department, a whole bunch of them, standing behind me because what they were setting up was to Baker Act me. There's two things that I believe they were trying to do. One was to Baker Act me, and the other was to try to get evidence against me because my sister created she did a domestic violence injunction on me. So I believe they're trying to set up evidence for a domestic violence injunction that they have, but everything is all in order to protect the police and my sister because I sued them. Remember, I sued them. And in this particular case, if I win this case, then that means that, number one, the house was supposed to be in my name. I'm supposed to have control of the house. Number two, with this particular case, it means that the police, that will be proof that the police were wrong in them trespassing me, right? That would mean that they violated my rights if I was to become personal representative. That is why, hold on. That is why I continue to say that this judge, there's her picture. I'm gonna show this one this time. That's why I continue to say that this judge is corrupt, because the whole reason why they did that was to protect the police. You understand that, right? The whole reason why they did all that was to protect the police, because if I win as representative of my grandmother's estate, if I become the representative of my grandmother's estate, that automatically reopens this case right here. That automatically reopens this case. If I was to win against my sister to become personal representative, that reopens this case right here. Automatically. And that is what the judge was trying to prevent. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is crazy. I told you I'm in a crazy position. You can't get no crazier than this.